Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you another very important Fallout 4 news update. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description of my previous video. That is an interview with the Fallout 4 male protagonist, Brian Delaney. Be sure to check it out down below, because oh my god, is it amazing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, back to the QuakeCon coverage. We finally have clarification on what Fallout 4's leveling system actually is. After so much speculation, we know what's going down with that. A lot of people thought that skills had been completely removed. A lot of people thought that they hadn't been added in-game yet. And it seems like it's kind of a mix of the two, not the added in-game stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and use the information from Game Informer's article. I'll have a link to that down below because it's the best place to get the information for this QuakeCon coverage. Anyways, Howard then transitions to the leveling system in the game. We have a whole bunch of perks, and those are tied to your special stats. Every time you level up, you get to pick a perk, Howard says. An image of a poster with rows and rows of grayed out Vault Boys appears. When you pick a perk that you want, that grayed out Vault Boy animates and turns to color. The perks include Intimidation, where you can control other people, Attack Dog, something called Vans, Sneak, Bloody Mess, and dozens more. So before I move on to the next paragraph, there's a lot to actually take out of this. Let's start off with the fact that, yes, your skills are now tied into the perk system. We saw this many times during the E3 conference, mainly during the building segment. We saw science, for example, with multiple ranks, and now they tie completely into your special stats. Apparently, Todd Howard wants this to kind of be the forefront of your character. This is where you develop your character and make a bunch of playstyles. This is further supported by the fact that that Game Informer mentions that one of the perks is Sneak, which was formerly a skill. And apparently you can rank up these skills and whatnot. But now I want to also focus on that every time you level up, you get a perk. But I don't know if this is going to result in an overpowered character, because it's not like in Fallout 3 where you got to pick your skills, then you got to pick perks, and it was like you became this godlike figure at the end. Now it's just perks, and these perks have ranks. So you want to maybe invest in science and then science rank 2, or do you want to invest in science then sneak? You get what I'm saying? Where with a 50 level cap plus, it seems like that this is entirely possible. Anyways, moving on to the next paragraph, you have this Vault Tech poster with all your perks. Now I'm going to stop right there real quickly, because I want to give you guys a visual representation of what Todd Howard is talking about. And it's kind of something like this. This is something we saw during the official trailer for Fallout 4. It was in the corner of the garage at the end of the trailer. And a lot of people were like, no, this isn't Fallout 4's, perks and whatnot. Turns out it is, and it's very much just like this. The special stats are lined up along the top, and each special stat has perks that are kind of tied into that special stat. Certain things influence your strength, your perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. I just like saying that because I can brag and be like, I know all the special things. But anyways, let's continue on. I just want to give you guys a visual representation of what exactly this Vault Tech poster is. And there is a separate perk for each special, and each value of the special from 1 to 10. Howard adds, each perk, except for a few exceptions, has multiple ranks, as I previously stated. We've combined the previous skill system into this as well, as I previously stated. If there are 70 base perks and you add all the ranks, you're getting around 275 of those. We found that this gets us some really cool different play styles. It's a very, very cool and fun leveling system in the game. I like this, okay? I know that 70 base perks seems not low, because that's around the same amount as the old school Fallout games, Fallout 1 and 2. It's a little bit less than Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I'll admit. But I feel like with all these ranks, it's a developing system. For example, Bloody Mess could just be bonus damage, and then each time you upgrade it, it's like another percentage added to how much damage you do, or something along those lines. You get what I'm saying? Where it further develops from just a base perk to something like, once you fully rank it up, you probably get a bonus of some form that's really unique to that perk. And I feel like that's where they're going with it. So now essentially what Bethesda's doing is creating a very deep leveling system compared to the previous one, where you could just kind of, for example, put all your skill points into guns, and even though you're not using constantly, small guns and whatnot, but you're kind of enforcing them with perks rather, that would make sense. Because you know how you have like this perk system in Fallout, all the Fallout games, where you have like Commando, which lets you, I think, have better accuracy with two-handed weapons. That would make sense. But now, instead of just dumping points into a category where you're good with all guns, now it's going to be based off of what guns you use, what character you're building. Gopher does a fantastic job explaining it. He made a video about it a while ago, but that's kind of a very, very, very brief summary of what he said in, you know, obviously a poor version at that, but, you know, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, by all means, it's a great video. But I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what this leveling system is by showing you guys the poster, my thoughts on this, why this is actually great for the game, because now it's a much deeper system, in my opinion, personally. And other than that, that's Fallout 4's leveling system finally explained. So a little more clarification on that. Let me know what you guys are thinking about Fallout 4's leveling system in the comment section down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.